Good evening, everyone. My name is Desiree Dixon, and I would like to first pan my audience. My daughter's being silly. I stand before you to speak to you on my speech three, which is entitled, Let Me Show You How I See It. So, what is the one thing that teenagers look forward to do? They look forward to getting their driver's license. I look forward to getting my driver's license. However, it turned out a bit different for me because at the age of 15, I was diagnosed with a disease called Stargardt's disease. I stand before you to speak about Stargardt's disease because it was a disease that I was diagnosed with at the age of 15. And again, it changed my life forever. So you might ask, what is Stargardt's disease? Stargardt's disease is a retinal disease that affects the central vision. It, for some people, is inherited and affects young children and young adults. It is a disease that affects, again, the central vision. And for people like myself, I depend on my peripheral vision to compensate for the lack of my central vision that I have. So for instance, I can look at you and maybe not see the specifics of your face. I can see where your face is, but I can't necessarily see the specifics. I can't see your eyes. I can't see the curve of your nose, but I know that you're there. Stargardt's disease, it changed my life, but I still had to work my way through it. How it affects me. So for me, Stargardt's has caused me to have glasses with transitional lenses, meaning when I go outside, they transition to dark so that so that my glasses, are dark, and because the bright light or the bright sun bothers my eyes. I need to have things at a low vision, for instance, like my cell phone, like my laptop, like my iPad, like my television. I have to have everything at low light. When I'm at school, the accessibility office has provided for me in all of my classes a device called the CCTV. CCTV, it enlarges things for me when I sit up close to it, or it can pan out afar so that I can see the board or my teacher's face. It helps me to be able to follow my teachers or my professors when I speak. If I want to read a book, I go on my Amazon books and I'll get an Audible. My eyes get tired. And again, a part of the symptoms that comes with having Stargardt's disease is headaches and tunnel vision. So if I'm looking at something too long that's computerized, I have to have my Audible books. It reads to me, and I'm sure I'm probably not the only one who probably use it that don't have the condition as I do, but for me, it's an awesome tool that I use to help me to be able to read books. I'm not able to drive, so the way that I get around is I get on the bus. Why not? I get around everywhere. I don't have to worry about the cost of gas. So I could just use my bus pass and just get where I need to go. If I need to go to the grocery store, I will get on the Uber and the Lyft. That helps me to stay mobile the best of my ability. So in conclusion, Stargardt's disease is a retinal disease that affects the retinal part of the eye. It affects the young children and young adults. It has many effects: blurred vision, tunnel vision. But for me, I have not allowed it to disable me from being able to live my life. I live my life. I go about my way the best of my ability with Stargardt's. It hasn't kept me down. It hasn't lessened my ability to live my life day to day. I have children, I have grandchildren, and life is worth living despite my having Stargardt's disease. Listen, there's something that we all can't do. For some, like myself, it's Stargardt's. For you, it might be something different. Bottom line is, although that I have Stargardt's and you may have something you can't do, we can't allow these things to take our power from being able to live our lives. So I thank you. I appreciate you for listening and watching me give my speech 3. Let me show you how I see it. Thank you.